A Monday night in Monmouth, New Jersey. We welcome you to Ocean First Bank Center on the campus of Monmouth University. The Hawks now in year 2 in the CAA. Jump back into league action tonight, welcoming in the Northeastern Huskies.
And have a chance to coach him in his last year of college basketball. What a treat for King Rice.
We'll talk more about that journey as the telecast goes along. The Hawks and the home whites. Northeastern and the road reds. Our officials Brian O'Connell, Michael Lucky, and Michael Ange Fleury.
Northeastern's primarily a man-to-man team. This Monmouth team is going to run a lot of sets off ball movement and ball reversal, trying to make the defense shift.
Jared Valencia attacking, and Valencia with the right hand.
This is a young man. Absolutely. And that's going to be something we talk about throughout the game. Guarding the perimeter and contesting those threes.
Monmouth tops in the CAA in three-point percentage. Harold Woods delivers it over to Troutman, and he swishes home the triple. Masai Troutman.
Masai Troutman is their... He's more than their X factor, but he's a guy that can stretch the floor and knock down threes as he did there, but also attack. Well, offensively, Northeastern plays through Daugherty. He's their scoring leader, rebound leader, and assist leader. And
there he is.
You see the good catch.
Already a grad student. He's from Massachusetts. Transferred into this program and has really taken off. Points, rebounds, and assists. He leads his Northeastern team and takes the dime from the McClintock. Still out tonight with a hip injury. Second straight game missed for him. Shot clock down to 8 for Troutman. Troutman having to take on a bigger role with no Sakota. Catch and shoot. Masai Troutman is...
And trying to keep Northeastern off balance.
Here's Pridgeon. He's way off. Daugherty, shot clock's down to 5. Pridgeon, who surpassed 1,000 career points on Thursday, is fouled.
But that's to seek contact on drives and very good around the basket.
Turning, especially with Lucas Sakota out for now.
Our position at 6'6" gives him great length and size in the backcourt.
Xander Rice, his first points of the night.
And that was a great screen at the top of Charlottesville, Virginia. And I was a ball boy for UVA as a teenager, and I had a chance to watch King Rice as Xander Rice knocks in. This is why he's had so much success early on this season.
And this might surprise you folks, but he spent 4 years at Bucknell. He hasn't always been playing for Pops as Chris Daugherty snatched that ball and scored.
That was a grown man rebound. He was not going to be denied. He snatched that ball right out of Rice's hands.
Xander Rice fouled on the take.
Well, Northeastern's got to figure something out now, because contact and still draw the foul.
Said a lot of coaches would come around him when Xander was in high school and say, hey.
And for his dad, and they're together as a family. It's beautiful.
King said it was meant to be, the journey. He matured at Bucknell in different ways. And he can flat out score it. Xander Rice. The sidekick, Jack Collins, Fader. And Daugherty with the board.
Let's see if Northeastern can get a possession where they go back inside.
Turner, Jared.
To Rice, because right now, they're running everything through him.
He was trying to put his man on a poster and is fouled. Clement Vuga, the senior from Slovenia, he's playing.
Gives you some good size and interior presence.
Rebound for the Hawks. They have 5 offensive rebounds. Take a look at that. It is the Xander Rice show. Xander Rice again.
Well, he just read the defense there because they got to push.
Tariq, you know who the ball's going to.
Yeah, and you know, and that's why I said, how is Northeastern gonna nice double there, forcing the turnover on Daugherty?
Collins to Rice, Xander Rice. Oh! X is cooking.
Special time for the family to have him here, and I'm sure he brings a little laundry home, you know, and it's nothing like home cooking, which I'm sure he's taking advantage of.
Xander Rice, we are watching something. It's a 13-3 Monmouth run. Shot clock's at 6. Frankel, turnaround, can't connect, and here he comes again. His sidekick, Jack Collins. got it back off the deflection and takes a hard hit.
Guarding the shooter, you can help off a little bit more and plug that gap. Another just really good complimentary player to Rice.
Bottom of your screen.
And you got to give Monmouth some credit defensively. They've been much better at pressuring the ball.
That pass picked off, and then Jakari Spence is fouled, and it's to your point.
Draws a foul.
Spence steps to
Lost at home. They won 5 straight at home.
At the buzzer. Jakari Spence banking in a game-winning 3. And now a steal by Spence. He is their lockdown defender. Spence gives it off. High flying Jared Valencia.
And Spence has turned this game around with his defensive alertness, his quickness, his second consecutive steal, and just a great play by the senior point guard.
King breaks up the run.
Well, did they need that? I mean, Northeastern was in a drought, and King quiets the crowd.
Rice. Whoa! You said he was cooking with grease. He's making Taylor.
And no one is crashing the glass, so this one and done defensively for Monmouth. Got to be happy with that.
Spence with a nice fade pass. Konstantinovsky, the turnaround from the transfer.
Well, the patience. He took his time. He gathered himself. And that left shoulder jump hook is his go-to move in the post.
Big-time transfer portal pickup from Tulsa. They really like his upside. And 1. Count that for Harold Wood tonight. And King says, my wife, she gets college sports because she played it at UNC. Summer will go over to her husband, King, and say, hey, tell him to stop running into screens. Collins knocks down the 3. King says, honey, why don't you tell him? Why don't you tell him? Because when I tell him, he gets mad at me.
I love that. Make her be the messenger, you know?
A message is always better when it comes from mom. Corner 3 from Harold Woods.
Nice draw in this first half. Multiple guys stepping up, not just Rice, but Valencia. Spence has been good.
Oh, nice delivery from Frankel to Harold Woods.
Well, that was a nice back cut, and that's one of the things Northeastern's really, when they get paint touches, they've been pretty good. You know, if they get a penetration, drive and kick, or a post-up with Daugherty, they're pretty good.
Troutman left open. Masai, Troutman's on fire.
That's his 3rd 3. And every 3 he's made has come off.
He's had in the past.
I do, because I thought it was bailing out the defense and giving the defense too much credit, particularly with the block charge call. And now you make the defense have to work a little bit more and reward the offense.
There's Konstantinovsky with the offensive rebound.
Well, he's got good double Daugherty. Daugherty's such a good passer. He'll find the open man. So see if Northeastern can make them pay when Daugherty draws that double team.
A steal by Xander Rice. Xander Rice has 24 in the first half. That's 6.
Have really hurt the Huskies, and Monmouth's pressure has been a little bit too disruptive to them in terms of getting into their offense.
Daugherty. All 3 of these for Chris Daugherty.
Daugherty is who's going to get the ball. Let's take a guess.
Jack Collins gets it, and that's part of the impact of Rice. You can use him as he did say we were only right sometimes.
Yeah. From Manasquan, New Jersey, has been really solid this first half, and him and Rice do a nice job of playing off of each other.
4 seconds here for Maury. And a foul is called. Monmouth had a couple to give.
A smart foul. So you foul him on the floor where he can't hurt you.
J.B. Frankel, the freshman's the inbounder, to Turner with 1 to beat the buzzer. And Monmouth closes the half strong. They're 5-0 on the season when leading at the break. Brooke. But how about Zach Spiker's Dragons? We'll have them next week against Monmouth on CBS Sports Network. And have they impressed?
Let's see what Northeastern is, what kind of mentality they come out with today. When they move the ball and score off the pass, they're hard to guard.
Turner with the shot clock at 2. They hit 6 threes in the first half, an extra opportunity. Daugherty from McClintock.
Well, nice job by Daugherty.
There is Jakari Spence. Led Monmouth with 3 assists in the first half.
Spence is a pass first, shoot second, playmaking point guard. Nice roll there.
Konstantinovsky.
Darty a second too late to slow him down.
Spence with the extra pass. Xander Rice is 10 for 11 and has 27 points.
Well, that's just textbook basketball right there, and you got to give Spence credit for just making the right play. He got into the transition game and just spotted it up.
Whoa. Some authority from Masai since he's 10 for 10.
He forgot about that first missed shot real quick.
Oh. Spence, floater. Jakari Spence is smooth.
He's just playing at a really good pace. And Rice is doing a masterful job of really putting pressure on the defense, especially the screeners, man.
Spence with 5. Spence with 3. Jakari Spence. Oh. When you're that hot.
Those two in particular, and then you add Valencia with the athleticism. You got a really good core backcourt there.
Shot clock at 7. That one drops home for Harold Woods, who checked in. The shot clock is at 8. Here's Collins. It's down to 6. Jack Collins with a nice handoff to Valencia.
Well, the thing you like about that is they denied Rice the ball, and they denied.
Entry to Doherty, the leader in points, rebounds, and assists for Northeastern. Chris Doherty. Valencia said no. Spence, Euro. Troutman said no, but Valencia says yes.
And that right there is why you don't go to Turner.
Joe Pridgeon only 2 points tonight. Rice off to Vuga, back to Rice. Xander Rice has 29 points. He's 11 for his last 11.
Just playing good basketball, reading the game, not forcing the action. Something tells me he's going to get a new career high tonight. 1 point away.
Drive by Woods, and he's fouled.
He's not taking bad shots. He's attacking. He's reading the game.
He's the perimeter shooter on this team.
Yeah, another one of these talented freshmen. A lot of potential. Gotta like this young core that King Rice has. 11 underclassmen.
4 of their top 7 in minutes are underclassmen. Vuga with a nice delivery from his team.
Yeah.
They beat Notre Dame, UCLA, Georgetown, Rutgers, and USC.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. And you know, the thing I like about King Rice more than anything is Bashir, the freshman. Fathers, husbands, and just growing up and understanding that basketball is just a chapter in their life to set them up for the next phase. And that's his whole thing, you know, making sure these young men are productive in life.
Progress rate.
Unbelievable.
You're exactly right.
And he's in his second year here at Monmouth. Before here, he was made everything tough for the Huskies. Everything's contested. They're not getting beat off the dribble. And this graphic right here tells a lot. First,
from the 7:51 mark of the second half to just 39 seconds left in the game. That's 7 minutes and 12 seconds of shutout defense during the most important period of the game. There's a lay-in and the foul for Cornelius Robinson Jr. Jack Holmstrom checks back in. They've got to connect.
The majority of the team is young freshmen and sophomores, but you have that upperclassmen leadership of Rice and Spence that balances the team out. And
Pridgeon foul.
You know, you just never know, John. It starts with everyone knowing their role, buying in.
The idea that his son is one off of matching.
Yeah, she might yell out and say, look, I need my son to get that new number.
Or else you're not coming home tonight.
But it's a lot of time left, so it's not like this is garbage time as Spence continues to carve, and they're new to the league, so he has to maybe do a little bit more work to understand what makes these teams tick as he settles in his second year.
Spence all the way. Jakari Spence is having a game.
Well, Spence's speed has been a problem all night for Northeastern, and he's been able to get up the court without any resistance, and he continues to make good decisions and get them out in the open. You know,
what can they be?
I think whenever you have great guard, those experts that picked him to finish 11th.
Okay, the students who are here behind the opposite basket are very invested in number 30 for Monmouth right now, Sam Fagan.
Okay.
As Valencia knocks it down from the elbow, that with the offensive rebound. On the other side for Northeastern, another tough night. Down Lucas Sakota with a hip injury, one of their lead guards. Woods with the give, left-handed hook shot for Alexander Waga.
Waga, you know, three guys that kind of do it collectively. McClintock, Fagan, and King.
Corner three is good. If there is a bright spot, it's Harold Woods. He has 16 points.
Yeah, he's been good. And Harold Woods is a guy who's a sophomore, got good size. He can guard multiple positions.
Bashir. King Rice calls him a microwave.
Oh, this guy shoots 56% from three. So he's already got CAA Freshman of the Week once. He had offers from ODU, Bethune-Cookman, LIU. He's a guy that is not a surprise that he's playing so well as a freshman.
Foul on Fagan. Here tonight as Waga makes the first.
Point guard who's put up good, solid numbers wherever he's played. And he gives him
teaching moments even up big. Nice pass. There's the block. And there's the cheering section for Sam Fagan.
You're right. Fagan has a fan club here. Big time fan club. Wow. Crowd's going crazy. And that's the first block of his career, John. How about that?
Wow. And man. Another corner three, and we're...
But the streak will continue for Monmouth at home. And Northeastern knew it was going to be a tough out on the road. How about that fan base?
Constantinoski.
You hear that, John?
They were just chanting, "Let's go, Fagan." This has to make you feel good if you're King Rice about your team and what they can be in the CAA. Get past to Kermori, who trains the triple.
And they did that, and they had to get out and make some threes. They did that as well. Credit to Xander Rice, who had a big role in that.
Checked in. Kermori again. King is there to clean it up. From Thursday at the Daskalakis Athletic Center at Drexel. The Dragons again. 3-0 in the CAA for the first time in close to 2 decades.
Zach Spiker, guy we know well, done a good job building that program up and starting to see some things pay off as Monmouth will stay undefeated in league play.
Xander Rice with 29 points, one shy of his career high. He finished the game going 11 for his last 11 from the floor. An incredible performance by number 21 in white. As King Rice and Bill Cohen exchange, the Monmouth Hawks are 2-0 in the CAA.
This is an impressive wire-to-wire win for Monmouth, and Xander Rice had a big part of it, but also Spence